What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. Now, let me put the boxing talk aside for a second. I want to address something, and I want to start off by saying, again, hey, nothing but love, respect, peace to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys, and I am having fun making these videos. I'm having a great time doing this, and like I always say, um, I'm not a person that gets mad or upset because someone has a different opinion than I do. That's no reason for me to get mad at you or upset because of that. This is not a kiss my ass club channel. I just speak what I feel. I speak unbiasedly, although you're always going to have people who are just too ignorant to understand what you're saying. No matter how uncomplex it is, no matter how self-exclamatory and right to the point that you are, you could clearly make yourself, your point known, and people will still, just because they don't like the fighter that you're speaking or leaning towards, and as far as in favor of what the conversation is, but they don't understand that. But regardless, it's my right, to speak about what I want. It's my channel. And anybody who has a channel, hey, you got the right to speak and say what you want on your platform. One thing that I don't do, okay, is I don't insult people. I don't go on people's channel telling them what they should and should not say. I've had certain words with certain people on other channels because some people just start feeling themselves and they get to the point where they start to think like, they always want to make their opinions facts. It's not even my subscribers that's with the bullshit. It's these people who are not even, I'm not subscribed to their channel, they're not subscribed to my channel. But when a video pops up, and the funny thing about most of them is some of them will put comments and then try to delete it or block me from responding, which I don't care to respond to you, because basically, if you're a jackass, why am I wasting my time trying to explain anything to an idiot? Okay, because you don't have a thinking process. So who am I talking to? I wouldn't even waste my time with that. I'm not into debating. I'm not going to go back and forth with you arguing. We can converse. That doesn't mean we're arguing. I don't do that. I don't have interest in that. But I'm speaking to you so-called tough guy bullies, you tough guy keyboard warriors, you internet thugs. All of you that sit up and take time out of your day to just jump on people's channels and troll. If you notice, most of these people don't even have subscribers at all. They don't have any content on their channel. They just basically are a bunch of channel whores, because they just subscribe to every so many channels. And for those that they share the same ideals and ideas, they'll big up them and whatever. But when it comes to someone who just sees something different from them, oh, you cocksucker, you're a nut hugger, oh, motherfucker this, motherfucker that. And it's like, first off, you're typing all this tough guy shit on the keyboard. I guarantee you, face to face, you wouldn't say none of that shit. I know you wouldn't. And trust me, it wouldn't go the way you think. You don't know who I am. You don't know what I know, who I know, what I'm capable of. You don't know what I do. Just like I don't know and don't care to know you. But all of this tough guy shit, most of you have never even been in a fucking gym. Never hit a fucking speed bag. Never skipped a rope. You don't know what it's like to be a fighter. You're not fighters. You've never been in that position, but you're such an expert on judging what somebody is and who somebody isn't, and who's ducking who and who's this and who's that. Don't get it fucking twisted with me. There's several people I've said, hey, listen, you're not far from me. Let's hit the gym. Let's meet up. We can go in the cage or the ring. We can go out in the back parking lot. Because if you think you want to be disrespectful and want to be a tough guy, I'll show you what I'll show you what I can do. I have no problem with doing that. But then the others, now you want to fight? No. See, when you come on anybody's channel calling people a cocksucker, you a bitch ass nigga, you faggot motherfucker, you this, you that, simply because your punk ass act like you're married to these fighters. Don't talk about my man. How dare you say something about Deontay Wilder? How dare you say Floyd is better than Manny Pacquiao? I say what I want to say. What you going to do about it? Nothing. So when you take the time to get in your little feelings and get your little emotions, your little estrogen flows through your body, and you decide you want to jump on a keyboard or your cell phone or whatever and talk real tough, you wasting your own time. Because basically, you motherfuckers are already not subscribed to my page. And if you was, I drop you. I don't want anybody to subscribe to me that has those little bitch vibes. That, oh, how dare he say that? You know, somebody asked me a simple question. Do you think Ali would have beat Tyson? I said yes. Oh, how the fuck you gonna say that? Blah, 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 because I can. Now, if you want to make it personal, we can do that. So all of that bullshit, you're not intimidating anybody. Nothing you say do I care about. So all of this tough guy talk is getting you where? And because you're such a fangirl, that makes you that much insecure about the fighter that you like. First off, I'm not a fan of anyone's. I respect, I appreciate. There's certain fighters who I like more than other fighters, but that's that. So even when I, you know, like I did a 3-part series, a breakdown about Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd. There's other fighters who not even so much about a fighter versus another fighter, but just information. It's so much that I felt like I would rather break those videos down as far as just going with one long video. And a lot of times when you're recording, because of Wi-Fi and just different things, sometimes you can record a video Monday. It might not fully upload until like Wednesday. It just, Wi-Fi is sucky right now. But there's a lot that goes on. Sometimes I just scratch a video and redo it because the time frame of when I actually upload it versus when it actually sets in. So, basically, you know, I'm here. This is my channel. I'm here to have fun. That's what I do this for. I'm not lonely, bored, lacking things in life that all I have is a channel. Because for me, for someone to have a channel and no subscribers but just talk shit, and then they punk asses won't even show their faces. Think about it. They got all this tough talk, but they don't even show their faces. They don't even make videos. They just go and just jump on whoever's, they ride everybody's bandwagon. And like I said, whoever has a different feeling from them, oh, fuck you, you this, you that. First off, you're immature, you're ignorant, and you're not hurting me. The only thing you do, you're the one hurt. That's why you're making all these little butt-hurt comments, because you like a fighter better. Someone text me some super long paragraph, and I responded. And my response was basically facts versus his opinions. Okay? Now, let me just give you guys an example of the type of foolish shit that I'm talking about. If someone feels like Floyd Mayweather ducked X amount of fighters, you can feel what you want. But my thing is, when you say the same thing, when you say that about him, and it's not just anybody, when you say that, you say, a person said Floyd Mayweather ducked Winky Wright, said that Floyd Mayweather ducked what's the other guy, Felix Trinidad, he ducked just a bunch of names. He ducked Costa Zoo, you know, he ducked Amir Khan, he ducked Kell Brook, you know, naming all these guys. He ducked Prince Nassim Hamed, right? And I'm like, okay, you do realize Manny Pacquiao never fought those same guys that you just named, right? And they both fought the same guys, and they both fought guys that the other didn't fight. So all I'm saying is, how is it a duck on Floyd's behalf but not a duck on Pacquiao's behalf? This is not because I'm a Floyd fan. I'm not a fan of anybody's. I'm saying when you saying bullshit out your mouth that don't make any fucking sense, and then you put facts. No, it's not facts. It's your stupid ass opinion. And it's a stupid opinion because you think your opinion is facts. My opinion is not facts. It's facts that those same guys that you said Floyd did not fight, Manny Pacquiao did not fight either. But because you like Manny Pacquiao, you're not saying he ducked him. You're saying Floyd ducked him. Now, do I personally care how you feel about either fighter? No. Why would I? And that's not even an argument. It's the point of you're making all these comments about, well, okay, like, and I said, well, Pacquiao fought Joshua Clottey and Brandon Rios. Pacquiao has 7 losses on his record. Pacquiao lost to Floyd. And a lot of the same guys that you're saying Floyd didn't fight, Floyd beat the guy that knocked those guys out. Like Ricky Hatton after he knocked out Costa Zoo, and Floyd was the first person to give Ricky Hatton his loss, and he knocked him out in the 8th round. Is that a lie? Is that my opinion? No, it's a fact. It's a fact Pacquiao didn't fight Diego Corrales. He didn't fight Jose Luis Castillo. You know, he never fought Genaro Hernandez. It's a fact. And when people say, oh, but Pacquiao's at a lighter weight. Well, Floyd didn't start out at 147 either. So your point is what? And these same guys that you say he ducked, well, guess what? Pacquiao was at 147 at that time, just like Floyd was. So how did Pacquiao not duck him, but Floyd did? This is not about fanboy bullshit. I don't do that here. And this is why when people start talking this bullshit, like I put out videos. What you choose to watch is what you choose to watch. I can't make you watch a video, but there's like information that I put in the video you might have missed. But then you see another video and you're quick to, regardless though, the disrespect, the tough guy shit, all the internet bullying, that shit don't fly with me. And you sound really stupid because the only thing you're going to do is give your little bullshit opinion about something and getting your little butthurt feelings and defend your little fantasy crush, because that's exactly how you guys act. That's how a wife is supposed to act to her husband, or vice versa. Like, you know, you don't talk about my man. You don't. That's how you guys are. You act like a bunch of wives. You sit up and actually, I do not care. Like I asked the guy, do you do your homework on fighters? So when you're speaking about one, then you realize that the same guy that you're pushing for, saying he's the man, he didn't fight. I'll give you guys another example of something, okay? Mike Tyson never fought David Tua. He never fought Riddick Bowe. He could have. He never fought Michael Moore. He never fought Burt Cooper. He never fought George Foreman. He never fought Tommy Morrison. He never fought Ray Mercer. Now, was Mike ducking these guys? Are you going to say Mike ducked them? The fights didn't happen for whatever reason. They didn't happen. So I'm not into the ducking. I'm not really into that, because like I said, it's several reasons why fights don't happen. A lot of times it's not even the fight, it's the promoters going, nah, not now. And this is facts. He didn't fight these guys. But why didn't he fight them? We don't know that. You know, Holyfield never fought Razor Ruddock. He never fought Tommy Morrison. You know, he never fought David Tua. Was he ducking him? You understand? There's always, Joe Frazier never fought Ken Norton. You understand what I'm saying? Foreman never fought Corey. He never fought. You can go back. Sugar Ray never fought Michael Nutt. Neither did Hagler. Neither did Hearns. Neither did Durant. You understand what I'm saying? They never fought Nigel Benn. They never fought Chris Eubanks. They never fought Joe Calzaghe. And these guys were around at that time. They were still there. And it wasn't they were over the hill. Sugar Ray did go out and fight Terry Norris. And he got his ass whooped. And he retired after that. Came back and further embarrassed himself against Camacho. But at the end of the day, and he was only 34 when he fought Terry Norris. So there's a lot of fights. And you can go back in the history of fights. And there's names you will see. This guy never fought this guy. This guy never fought that guy. That's one of the criticisms that people gave Marciano. Because they said Ezzard Charles was naturally a light heavyweight that moved up. Even though Rocky wasn't a big heavyweight. But Joe Louis was old when he got to him. And so was Archie Moore. And basically, he beat Jersey Joe Walcott for the title. And every fight is going to have some kind of criticism. Every fight. I don't care how great you are. I don't care if you're undefeated. I don't care if you have losses and you've avenged every loss in dramatic fashion. It doesn't make a difference. Somebody is just going to be critical and have something negative to say. So all of this talk about this guy, duck this guy, and this, there's many fighters. Look, people said Mike Tyson was the most dominant heavyweight they ever saw. And I said, based on what? You have to be talking about how Mike Tyson knocked out people, not so much his win-loss record. Because first off, let's look at his title reign. He held the title for like 7 months when he first got it, and then lost it. Larry Holmes had 20 title defenses and had the title for 7 fucking years. So how was he more dominant than Larry Holmes? How was he more dominant than Joe Louis? You know, How is he more dominant than Muhammad Ali? So you must be talking about the way he knocked people out. See what people don't understand. They say things and they're not thinking. Look at what you're saying. You're saying he was the most dominant. No. And then look at his level of opposition. He fought who was there. And the fact that he destroyed people. Then someone said, I've heard, oh, he did knock Ali out in like 1 or 2 rounds. This is the same Tyson who was in his prime that couldn't knock out James Quick Tillis, who imitates Ali and is not nearly as good as Ali. He could knock him out. And in fact, the majority of people thought Quick Tillis won that fight. And he couldn't knock him out, but he'll knock Ali out in 1 or 2 rounds. Mike Tyson himself recently just said, and he admitted, and I told you guys this in several videos ago, Larry Holmes didn't have a full training camp. He was retired for 3 years, and Don King flew out to his house and told him, hey man, we got Tyson, baby. I need you to come out of retirement. So Larry comes out. He didn't have the amount of time that he needed to prepare. Think about it, right? And it's everything Mike said. I said this shit. Mike just said this recently, like this week, last week. Mike said, if Larry Holmes would have had more time to prepare, it would have either went the distance. If I would have got him out of there, it would have took a much longer time, or would have went the distance because Larry didn't have enough time to prepare. And then look at what Larry Holmes did. We know styles make fights and all that, but Larry Holmes beat Ray Mercer, then had a tough fight against Holyfield, went 12 rounds with Holyfield, and it was a good fight. It was a competitive fight. You know, Holyfield got the decision, but it's what I'm saying, and he was even older now than when he fought Tyson. So when we're talking, we're just speaking about the things that we see in boxing. What's factual is not because I said it, it's because it's so. My opinion is my opinion. But by no way, all that intimidation bullshit you think you're doing by talking tough, sitting there using your thumbs to fight and talk tough, man, yo, you know, go jump off a building, man. Don't come to my channel with the bullshit. It's like I said, if you subscribe, all my subscribers, I have no problem with my subscribers. But if anybody subscribed to my channel, like I said, you got that bitch vibe in you and you feel like you want to sit and argue and get butt hurt and get your little, your little husband fantasies you have about these fighters, I will block you from my shit. So go find a channel who's thirsty to get people, who's out here, you know, just saying whatever the fuck, trying to get, you know, you go to those channels. Because if I can't enjoy what I'm doing with my subscribers and we can't just relax and have good conversation and talk about things, that's cool. Then that's not cool. Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to be debating and, oh, fuck you, motherfucker, bitch ass nigga. That's not what I'm here for. That is not what I'm here for. And this is one of the reasons why it took me so long to actually finally decide to do a boxing channel. Because no matter what channel it is, kind of channel it is, I don't care how simple the conversation is. Someone can simply be saying, hell, I like Xbox better than PlayStation. Oh, fuck you. You just an Xbox fanboy, cocksucking faggot. Like, what the fuck? So because somebody likes something that you don't like, or like something better than what you like, this little childish, you guys not even grown men. You're a bunch of little boys. Because grown men don't carry themselves like that. That's little boy shit. Okay, that's what you are. So when you sit there and type all this bullshit and you think that you're not hurting me, motherfucker. First off, I don't speak on what I don't know. And if I don't know something, I'll tell you I'm not sure. Which is why it's a lot of shit I skip over. Because there's a lot of clickbait out there. There's a lot of clickbait. And what I do is I go to a more prominent source than just another person with a channel that just puts shit out there. Bait you in the, oh shit, such and such said what? And they go on and go on the video and what they titled, that's not even what they're really talking about in the video. That person didn't say shit. It's could it be this? Could it be that? Well, what if? Speculation. That's all that bullshit is. But to all this tough guy shit, look, people don't want to spread positivity. People don't want to just get along with people on it. Everything has to be a war of words, a bunch of petty, childish bullshit that basically means nothing. It's meaningless. It gets you nowhere. It basically is a waste of fucking time. So me as a grown-ass man, to create a channel so I can sit here and fucking argue with people and call you names and threaten you and all that. Man, listen, like I said, you don't know me. You don't know what I'm capable of doing. You don't know who or what the fuck I'm connected to. You don't know. And you don't need to know. What you need to do is be respectful. And if you want to act like a bitch, go to fuck to somebody else's channel. Do you know how many channels that I see shit that I don't agree with? I don't feel the need that I have to make my opinion known just because. And if I do, it's not about attacking people. Look, I don't follow LDBC channels. I'm not subscribed to any of them. There's a lot of shit that I hear them say that I agree with. But there's a lot of shit that I don't agree with. And the one thing that turned me off to the way they do shit is because it's like a group thing. You can see they all talk about the same shit. They all cheer for the same people and boo the same people. And they're extremely biased. So I just have no interest in being a part of that. I don't know these people personally. I don't hate these brothers. I don't fucking wish no ill will on them or want to see their channels banned or what. No. But when you talk bullshit and you're talking your opinions, making it as facts, like, for example, when you put a video out that says Mauricio Suleiman finally reaches out to Deontay Wilder, and then do your whole video, you never give us the information of what he said to Wilder, what Wilder said, then how the fuck did he reach out to him? And I'm wrong because I don't want to be a part of that bullshit. If you put a video out saying Deontay Wilder finally breaks his silence, and then the whole video, you never say what the fuck Deontay Wilder said, then when you have a difference of opinions from these guys, they don't want nothing to do with you. It's like, oh, you don't understand. No. It's not that we don't understand. What you don't understand is we can agree to disagree. And when you're putting out bullshit opinions saying facts, or evidence and proof, and you're not proving shit, and you don't understand why. But, this is all on some boxing channel shit. None of this shit is personal for me. Okay, it's not like if I see Dante or somebody walking out, I'm going to punch the motherfucker in his face because he said some shit I don't agree. No, I don't fucking, it's not, this shit is not that serious to me. It really isn't. There's other channels. I love watching showbiz videos from time to time. There's nobody that I watch consistently, to be real with you. Counterpunch boxing channel is good. Showbiz channel is good. My man Natural Nocturnal, however, if I'm saying it wrong, shout out to you. I am subscribed to him, but I'm not subscribed to these other guys. Two Hands channel, he's funny as hell, he's entertaining. His channel is cool. And it was a channel called Boxing Wave. I don't even know if he's still doing it anymore. I haven't heard from the dude in a long time. So I don't know. But there's nobody, not even my mama, not my mama's mama, not my dad, nobody, the people that I love, that I agree with everything somebody says. But everything that somebody say don't need a reaction. And even if I disagree with something, it's not about, nah, you wrong. No, it's just that I see something different from you. It's just like, for example, I said I can't pick between Devin Haney and Tank. Not because I like both fighters, because I do like both of those as fighters. And it's like, but I just see it as a 50-50 fight, and I just see it like whoever make the least mistakes, man. Because understand, my judgment on this now, like I said, if I had to lean, that's why I said, as of right now, if I had to lean on anybody based on what I've been seeing, would be Devin Haney, because Haney's looking fucking sharp, man. I seen him sparring, and dude is looking sharp, man. His speed, his timing, his movement, his feints, like everything was just on point. But I can't say, oh, he'll definitely beat Tank. And I can't say Tank will definitely beat Devin. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of people, they reached out like, I don't know. I think Tank, hey, I'm not arguing about it. Because, like, real talk, I think they both can beat each other, which is why I said it's going to come down to me. As far as me, I think whoever make the least mistakes. Tank got power. That Tank's power, and that's why I said in the video, Tank has been getting more knockouts in a more dramatic fashion and been looking like he's a powerhouse, man. But they've had two sparring wars already. And basically, from the way I hear it, understand David Haney was only 16. The first time he sparred with Tank, and Tank was already 20 something, early 20s, and that was some years ago. And the second time they had doghouse rules, which means you fight till somebody quit. And the way I hear it, Tank was the one that was like, all right, we done. And I'm not saying like because he was getting his ass kicked, but Devin Haney kept going, and that Devin was getting the better of him. Now that even came from Badu Jack as well. That was who was there and witnessed it. So they have a history. So sometimes a person just has another person's number. I don't know. I really can't say. That's just me. But so if people think Devin Haney gonna win, hey, they think Tank gonna win, hey, like I personally just I can't pick a clear win on that. So to me, because I feel like they're evenly matched, I feel like it's gonna. I know Tank has more power, definitely. Tank, that power is crazy. But at the same time, Devin Haney is a slick, sharp boxer, man. That dude is he's sharp, man. But yeah, I think it's a solid fight. But we've had conversation, we had a little, chit chat on that. That's cool. That's all good. It's not, hey, it's love, man. Ain't nothing coming from me filled with hate. You know what my slogan is: randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. I don't come here to argue and nah, you wrong. Nah, nigga, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. That's why I said I'm having fun with my subscribers, man, because that's who that's who when I'm doing these videos and then we discussing, that's who I'm talking to. When I go on other people's channels and shit like that, I don't jump in to attack and say shit to just to be optimistic or to shut down. Oh, you don't know what you no. So even like if I'm talking about something that I heard on another channel that I think is bullshit, I'm talking about it on my channel. I'm not going on their channel saying, oh, fuck you, you don't know what you took. No, I'm coming on my channel and I'm trying to make sense of this shit so the people I'm relating to, they hear these same things. But you got to understand, again, your facts, your opinions and my opinions are not facts. Facts are facts. Okay? Facts are facts. So no matter what you want to believe, because you want to believe something, don't make it true. And because you don't believe something, don't mean it's a lie. But facts are facts. So if I tell you, like, again, to make another example, a person made a comment that, talk about if you look at Floyd's record, he said Floyd fought Castillo twice, and he fought what's his name, Maidana twice. Okay, so between two men, that's 4 fights. And the fact that he said that, I said, you do realize Manny Pacquiao had 12 fights between the same 4 men. He fought Eric Morales 3 times. He fought Marco Antonio Barrera twice. He fought Timothy Bradley 3 times. And he fought Juan Manuel Marquez 4 times. That's 12 fights between 4 men. Now you bitching about Floyd fighting the same 2 men twice? So 4 fights between the same 2, yet a man over here has 12 fights between 4. So when I say, do you do your homework on these fights, man, and these fighters, or do you just lean towards who you want and then just say shit? Now immediately, Floyd ducked this guy and this guy. You're not making any sense. Like, so I didn't respond. I responded to your one comment with one comment. Because first off, your whole thing was like that long. Then you want to make it a whole personal thing. Oh, but he this, he that, he this, he that, he. First off, nobody cares about your personal hate, dislike for a fighter. I certainly don't. I don't. That's not what it's about. I can give 2 shits how anybody feel about any fighter. I'm talking about stats and facts. That's what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is not my fucking opinion. When I say Floyd, the same way Floyd didn't fight the same fight as you saying, neither did Manny Pacquiao. Just like me saying Tyson never fought this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, who would you rather have seen? Mike Tyson and Buster Mathis or Mike Tyson and David Tua? Who would you rather see? Mike Tyson and Franz Bolter or Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe? Let's go. We can sit here and go down the line. There's many fighters that did not fight each other, but you pick and choose who ducked who and who was this and who was that. It's just like when my black brothers sit up here and get mad because I tell the truth and I say Donnie the Line was winning that fight against Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray got the knockout, which is what mattered, but he was losing. Oh, how you gonna take up for the white boy? Okay, Tommy Morrison was beating Ray Mercer until he got knocked out. Oh, you taking up for the fucking white boy? Joe Calzaghe beat Bernard Hopkins, even though Bernard Hopkins said he really won. I don't think a prime Calzaghe beats a prime Roy. A prime Calzaghe might still beat a prime Bernard Hopkins. Stylistically, he probably still would have beat him. But I'm taking up now. I'm a sellout coon, this, that, and the little punk ass comments. But then we all know how that goes. But then the same thing for the white guys that get upset when I say I think Ali would have beat Marciano. Oh, how could you say that? Because I just fucking said it. That's how. Because I think he would have beat Marciano. Now, do I know that for sure? No. But do I strongly think he would have beat Marciano? Yes. Do I know that for sure? No. You make it a skin color thing simply because we're talking about a fight that happened between a black guy and a white guy. So both sides are doing the same stupid shit. And you're not even my fucking subscribers. So why the fuck are you even worrying about what I say? Anyway, this is all I'm going to say on this video. Stop the punk ass tough guy, wannabe gangster tough guy bullshit, because you're not scaring no fucking body. And like I said, you don't have to like what I say. I'm not going on your channels. You're going on mine. Remember that. Out.